Hey guys, I'm back with another video. Sorry it's been a while since I've done another video, but I haven't had a lot of stuff to do. I'm waiting on some boxes, some Wrestle Crate and Pro Wrestle Crate boxes to come in so I can do a couple of unboxings for you once those get here to me. So I'm waiting on those. But right now, I am going to be here to talk about NXT Takeover Chicago. Is Saturday night before Backlash, which is Sunday. So I thought I would do a little prediction video on the matches and who I think is going to win, and I'll do a Backlash video tomorrow or Saturday and give you my predictions on what's going to happen at Backlash. Backlash looks like it's going to be a pretty good show. NXT looks like it's going to be a pretty good one as well. So we'll see what happens there with both these things, with both the pay-per-view, with both these shows and whatnot. So, and before that, I want to thank people who have subscribed to the channel. I appreciate the subscribe. If you know anybody that's a wrestling fan or anime fan or a video game fan, pass along my channel, have them subscribe. There's not much on there now, but it's getting there. I'm probably going to do a stream for maybe a stream tonight of Final Fantasy 15 on Twitch. I think that's in my description on my YouTube channel. That's in the description box. So if you're interested in watching, tune in. Give me a follow on Twitch. But enough about that. Let's get into NXT. NXT Takeover Chicago. Where we're going to have 6 matches and 6 matches for NXT this year for Saturday night in Chicago. Chicago is always a fun little crowd, so that should be exciting to watch. They're going to have some. It looks like they got their card here. I've got the card pulled up, and looks like the first match we're going to see would probably be the Roderick Strong versus Eric Young. Strong versus Eric Young. He actually demanded he wanted sanity after they jumped him after his number 1 contender match last week against Hideo Itami. So Eric Young and Roderick Strong are going to be the first match. Me personally, I think Strong will probably win. I think Strong's going to win. It should be a good match. Although they'll have all the Sanity members will be on the outside of the match, so we'll see what happens there with that. Could have some interference by them, but hopefully the match will go on well. But I think Strong will win. If not, then if Eric Young wins, they'll probably have another match. So, so they got a nice little feud going with Eric Young and Roderick Strong right now, and Roderick Strong looks really good. His match against Itami last week was pretty awesome to watch. So I enjoyed that match a lot. And then we have the United Kingdom Championship match between Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne, the Bruiserweight. And I don't know too much about either one of these guys, but I watched the UK tournament they had last year, and both these guys are great. I'm going with the champ. I'm going with Bate to win. I think that this match is going to be probably a pretty awesome match. I saw when I went to WrestleMania weekend, I saw Tyler Bate wrestle in person, and he's good. And so is the Bruiserweight. I saw him as well. They're both good wrestlers, so it should be a pretty good little match between the two. Probably pretty good rivalry between both of those guys. So I think Tyler Bate's going to retain his belt. And whatnot, but we'll see what happens. They might, Bruiserweight might pull it out, so we'll see. Tag team championship ladder match, DIY versus Authors of Pain. Authors of Pain have not been beaten yet, and I don't think they're gonna get beat by. I don't think DIY is gonna beat them this time. I see Authors of Pain winning the match, even though it is a ladder match, but it'll be a good match. Any match DIY does that I've watched have been amazing. I went to NXT Takeover Orlando, and I saw that 3-way match with them and Revival and Authors of Pain. That was the most craziest match I've ever seen, and it was probably the match of the night in my book But it was awesome to watch. I enjoyed that match to the fullest, and this match will probably live up to that. Probably it'll be an awesome match between both these tag teams. But I see Authors of Pain retaining their tag titles. Next match is Asuka in her triple threat match with Nikki Cross and Ruby Riott. Asuka's probably going to win this one too. She's going to keep the title until Ember Moon comes back, because I think until Ember Moon gets back from her injury she's got right now. But hopefully this match should be pretty good. Nikki Cross and Ruby Riott. I think it's going to be interesting to watch all three of these girls, because all three of these women, because they're all good match. They're all three good wrestlers, good matchup. But in the end, I think Asuka's going to pull this one out and win, and keep her title until Ember Moon gets back. The main event will probably be Bobby Roode and Hideo Itami for the title. Bobby Roode, Hideo Itami is pretty amazing. His match against Roderick Strong was pretty awesome. I enjoyed every minute of that match. Bobby Roode, what can you say? Bobby Roode's Bobby Roode. He's glorious. And let me tell you, it's going to be glorious because he's probably going to keep his belt he'll keep his belt and beat Itami. And that match should be amazing a match, because those two they're going to put on a good match. Whether they'll be the match of the night, I don't know yet, but we'll find out on Saturday night. But Hideo Itami and Bobby Roode, looking forward to that match, because it's Bobby Roode. I mean, the guy is amazing. The match he had with Nakamura at Takeover Orlando was great. But, I mean, I still think he's probably going to keep his belt. And probably he'll keep it, retain it. And we'll see who he goes up against, who his next rival will be against for Brooklyn. That's the next Takeover, I'm assuming. Not for SummerSlam. And I'm thinking it's probably going to be Drew Galloway, because Galloway's just beating everybody he's gone up against. I mean, he's amazing, and whatnot. But I think that's who Bobby Roode's going to have his next title match against. After he beats Itami, he'll probably go into a feud with Galloway, and then they'll have their match at Brooklyn, which will probably be epic. But yeah, we'll see what happens at Takeover, and see if they, Another thing I've been reading about is Adam Cole. I think he'll probably be at Chicago, because I think he'll be at NXT Takeover Chicago. He'll be in the crowd watching it, so I think he'll be there. So we'll see. Who knows? I believe he'll be there. I mean, Galloway was in the crowd at Takeover Orlando, and then, so that was the talk of the internet. So I'm hearing now that maybe Adam Cole will be at Takeover Chicago. So we'll see how that goes. But all in all, NXT Takeover looks like it's going to be a great show. It's always, the Takeover shows are always awesome. I'll enjoy every one of those. But those are all the matches so far. Those are all the matches that they're probably going to have. So should be a good show. Hopefully, and whatnot. So that's all my predictions. Who think's going to win. What I want to know is, what do you guys think? Who's going to win what? And let me know in the comments. In the comment box below, who you think is going to win. If you like this video, subscribe, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and like I said, I'll do a Backlash prediction show video probably either tomorrow or Saturday, because Backlash is on Sunday, and whatnot, and I'll be watching it with a friend or two. So we'll be watching that. So looking forward to seeing Nakamura finally make his main roster debut. All the waiting, it's driving me crazy. So anyways, but yeah, Thanks for watching, guys. Y'all have a great Thursday, and I'll have another video up for you soon. Thank you.